Are you hungry for the latest news and trends from the internet? Welcome to What's Cooking on the Internet, your one-stop shop for discovering the hottest digital delights. Hit that subscribe button and let's get cooking.
Can a president's love of synthetic media be a recipe for disaster? Comment what you think. In a world where reality and fantasy are getting harder to tell apart, President Donald Trump's obsession with synthetic media has raised some serious eyebrows. From AI-generated images and videos to deepfakes and manipulated memes, Trump's social media accounts are a hotbed of creative and often provocative content. But what does this mean for the presidency and our perception of truth? Let's take a closer look at Trump's use of synthetic media and how it's affecting our democracy. Trump's love of synthetic media isn't new. He's been using it to mock his rivals and puff up his own image for years. But with AI technology on the rise, his posts have become way more convincing. From a video of him tossing a red-hatted House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries to a deepfake of himself and Lara Trump promoting a conspiracy theory, Trump's use of synthetic media is a hallmark of his online presence. Experts warn that this trend is more than just harmless entertainment. AI-generated images and videos can warp reality for people who see them, says Samuel Woolley, a professor of communication at the University of Pittsburgh. They serve the goals of individuals and entities trying to create a narrative that's alternative to science, or to create a new version of what's important. Trump's use of synthetic media has also sparked concerns about misinformation and eroding trust in institutions. When you see a president using AI-generated content to attack his opponents or promote his agenda, it's hard to know what's real and what's not, says Michelle Amazine, a professor of mass communication at Boston University. It's a recipe for disaster, and we need to take it seriously. Despite these concerns, the Trump administration is fully embracing the technology as part of its communication strategy. Trump is the most mimetic communicator in presidential history, and his use of social media has driven his Make America Great Again movement to the forefront of American politics, says White House spokesman Kush Desai. But experts say this approach is misguided. Using AI-generated content isn't a substitute for real policy and leadership, says Daniel Schiff, a professor of technology policy at Purdue University. It's a way of avoiding hard work and relying on flashy graphics to get attention. As the government shutdown continues, Trump's use of synthetic media will likely remain a major topic of debate. But one thing is clear. In a world where reality and fantasy are getting harder to tell apart, the president's love of synthetic media is a recipe for disaster. In the end, it's up to us to decide what we want from our leaders. Do we want a president who uses AI-generated content to manipulate public opinion and avoid governing? Or do we want a president who's honest and transparent and uses social media to engage with us in a meaningful way? The choice is ours, and we need to make it carefully.